On there 95. How you doing?
Doing all right by yourself?
What's the crossover game?
I mean, I still got it, apparently. Got a little bit left.
Yeah, we saw the crossover, so what are we going to see Monday?
I might break something new out. I might save it for the Bengals. We'll see.
Did you get a kick out of the reaction to that? I mean, I'm sure you saw some of it.
Yeah, my family, friends showed me some of it. It was more their reaction. That's what made it so special.
Was that spontaneous, or I had heard you done that a little bit in practice and in Greenbrier and some other places?
I'm not gonna lie, I've done it like for years in practice, but I just never like brought it out. I was like, this year I'm just gonna have fun, and we're just gonna bust out everything I'm doing in practice. So that was just one of them days.
Which does Jim kind of let you, letting you guys show your personality and stuff, kind of open the door for stuff like that?
I mean, the door's completely open as long as you're in the framework, and he knows that he's seen me win doing stuff like that. So if I was just doing that and I was getting locked up, it would be a little bit different. But he knows he can count on me in those kind of situations.
Talk about just the magnitude of playing in Pittsburgh, Monday Night Football, prime time, chance to go 2-0, first time for you guys since 1993, and all the things about this game.
Just throwing a lot of different information out there. We're just going to Pittsburgh to play a game at 8 o'clock or whatever time it is, and we're not worried about all the the history behind that. All these curses or records we're trying to break. We just want to be 1-0 at the end of the week. We're not worried about anything else.
Myles, when Joel was talking about the crossover thing yesterday, he brought up as an edge rusher, he thinks one of your best moves is almost like a Euro step. I guess, do you think that's the right way to describe it, I guess?
Yeah. I think it was coined like that against the Bengals a couple years ago. So, yeah, I like the Euro step, but I have variations that I wouldn't particularly name that, but things that look similar. So I might have to start naming each one.
You mentioned previously how selfless you thought this group of defensive linemen were. Is that just them by nature? Is that just their character? Or does this kind of happen organically amongst you guys as you come together?
No, this was them from the very beginning. They've always been like this, and they're just willing to give their all and whatever they have to do to make sure that the team wins. They're looking out for the greater good and trying to do what they can to serve this higher purpose, and that's winning.
Or after that amazing defensive performance that you had?
More.
What was you like Jim moving you around the defensive line instead of just keeping you in one spot?
Yeah, I mean, it keeps the offense guessing, and that's what we want to do. Don't want to allow them to get comfortable with us being in one position, whether it's me, Z, or O, and allow them to just chip us or double us, whatever their game plan is. So it just allows us some freedom to call what we want in certain situations and get freed up, get one-on-ones.
What do you appreciate about TJ's game?
Yeah, TJ finds a way to win. He's a dog. He always has those second effort plays. He can win inside, outside, strong. He's fast. I mean, he doesn't look as strong as he is, but the way he long arms guys, or the way he finds a way to fight through a double or a single. It's really impressive, and I have a lot of respect for his game and him. So I always look forward to doing my best out there at Pittsburgh. And it's just fun knowing that on the other end they have someone who's of a similar caliber, trying to do their best as well.
Are there that duo of TJ and Heisman is so challenging?
For sure. I mean, both of them can rush very well. Both of them can play the run very well. So it's just a matter of never letting off a single play, because that one can be game changing with that group. So got to be on your P's and Q's all throughout, and make sure you know your assignment.
You get even more amped up for Monday Night Football or a primetime game than just a regular Sunday afternoon at 1?
You get amped up for them all. None of them are guaranteed. I'm just glad to make it to this one. Last year I couldn't say the same. So always looking forward to playing a game, whether it's at 1, 4, or it's at late night on Sunday, or it's on Monday night. We're all glad to have this opportunity, and a Monday night special. I'm sure I'll get more amped up as we get even closer. But right now, just taking it all in.
Myles, how about Dwan Jones having to go up against TJ Watt in this game? How do you think he'll do? And, you know, what have you kind of showed him, helped him with, or kind of told him about?
I mean, I haven't told him anything about TJ. That's something for him to watch film. If he wants to know anything, I'll tell him because we all watch rushers all across the league. So whether that's Highsmith or TJ or any other rusher. So he's asked Z a lot because he plays a little bit more on the left, and he asks how he's able to have success and what he can do to protect better and get the advantage on him. But he's looking forward to opportunity, and we're all looking forward to what he wants to do on that Monday night.
How have you seen him progress and develop throughout this whole summer?
I mean, he's finding what works best for him. In the system, they're telling you where to go and what to do, but it's always a matter of what your body allows and what kind of style in which you do it. And he's finding the best way to perform his job at the highest level, and he's looking good.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Elijah, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
What's up?
Good. How you doing?
Good, man.
If Amari can't play Monday, what does that mean for your offense?
I mean, we gotta take the next steps. We don't know too much about what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a coach question and not us. We don't know how serious, if it's serious at all. So we're just gonna pray. We're gonna pray for him, and it's always the next man up. You can't miss a step.
Speaking of the next man up, you guys have a pretty deep receiving core and some really, really good guys that, in the event that they have to step up in there, are you pretty confident that you're going to see some good performances?
Yes, I mean, that's why we practice. And who would we be if we didn't go out there and not know our job if someone didn't know? I feel like we got a group to where everyone should know everything. I'm pretty confident in every last one of those guys.
Does it make it tougher when it happens late in the week, right? So it's not like you have all week to prepare if he has to miss a game.
I mean, we don't know exactly what happened to him. I don't think we should be speaking on anything before we know anything. But, yeah, I mean, it is annoying when you have little mishaps like that, but that's football.
Yeah. You guys dealt with this, though, basically all the way back to the Greenbrier. You Marquise and even Amari there. I mean, like you say, it's something that, it becomes almost second nature when something like this happens.
It's football. You can't control what happens to who, so you just got to be ready. That's why everyone studies like how we study and know what we know, so we can go out there and perform if something like this happens.
How fast are you guys going to have to operate with TJ and Alex kind of screaming off the edge, and how is this going to go?
Those are definitely some primetime guys. Definitely have respect for them. We're not taking it lightly, so we're gonna do our best and see how the matchup goes.
This is going to be your first taste of the Browns-Steelers rivalry.
Yeah.
What do you know about it from afar, and how much you're looking forward to?
Of course, I know what everyone has told me, the stories and how hype it gets. But, I feel like we should look at it as any other game. Obviously we don't take them lightly. We know that they're a good team, but, I'm definitely ready to play. I know they are too.
What about just the magnitude of going into Pittsburgh, Monday Night Football, everybody's watching, just talk about how...
Yeah, I think everybody's excited. I wish we were playing tomorrow, too, because I wanted the game to get here faster. But of course, Monday is prime time. Is what we pray for. It's something I think in college that I've been wanting to, do for a long time.
Elijah, how'd you come out of week one? We got a little bit of a taste of the variety that we had been talking about all off season that they're going to use. how do you think that went? And just, I guess, going forward, how exciting are you now that you got a little taste in game of what it could look like for you?
I was super excited. We won, and just to get out there to finally verse somebody else too was well overdue. I think all of us couldn't wait for the season to start. Putting all the work that we put in and just to play, especially that team. I know that's another big game that we all look forward to as well. So that was super fun. We got the win, and I think everyone who contributed, and I think everybody came out pretty good. So
how about your role specifically, though? The
Yeah.
way they moving around.
Yeah.
In the backfield, inside, outside.
Yeah, I felt good with it. The rain kind of messed up a little bit of plans, but I was definitely happy with it.
When you play as well as you guys did in that opener, how important is it to build on that and continue that momentum, especially another AFC North game, another rival?
Yeah, no, that's one thing I think I'm going to continue to speak on. I think that momentum of keep stacking these wins is super important for every team. Honestly, I know everyone thinks like that. It only is going to propel you in a direction that you want to go.
How much are you looking forward to maybe a little bit drier track than what you got?
Need it. We need it. We trying to throw for something crazy, So definitely and run for something crazy and stop for something crazy, whatever. Every single stop. But yeah, man, I think we're excited for a hot game if it should be.
What are you seeing on film of Patrick and Minka and some of their excellent defensive backs?
You got to respect them. Of course, those are two guys that's they got their respect. So it's not something that I think that we're taking lightly, and we're just excited. I definitely look at those guys and get excited to play people like that. You want to go against people who are good.
Elijah, I think you guys do need to lean on Cedric a little more this week if Amari can't go or if he's not 100%. Do you think he's ready for a spotlight like this?
Yeah, I don't think he has a choice. I think that everyone in our room, though, to answer your question, is prepared. We have confidence that he's been doing and will do exactly what we know he can.
How have you seen him get better? I mean, just even over the last couple of weeks.
I didn't hear your first part.
How have you seen Cedric get better over the last couple of weeks? Just as a rookie growing.
I think every day in practice, the more reps that he gets, he gets to fill out the game. And honestly, it's all just opportunity. As far as filling out football, because football's football. He's probably been playing football since he was little. So it's just putting him in the position that he is good at.
I know you guys that reverse last week was exactly the way you guys drove.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't. And I haven't even since college. Honestly, probably high school, I haven't made a reverse play like that. So definitely fun.
I was gonna say, how much do you enjoy? Just being out there and kind of freelancing and making it up as you go.
Yeah, nah, that was probably one of my favorite plays so far. Yeah.
When you guys were in the film room, I know a lot of those explosive plays you guys weren't able to connect on because of the weather and stuff like that. But when you're in the film room and you're at least seeing stuff develop, do you get really excited thinking, man, if it's sunny and 70, this is going to be a big hitter?
Be big. Yeah, I think we think about that about a lot of plays. I'm definitely proud of the game plan and what Kevin has put up for us. So, I think we should be excited moving forward.
Hey, there was a lot made this week of the turf at MetLife after what happened to Aaron. Do you have any opinion on that? Is it a bad surface? Do you have a preference of grass versus turf?
Definitely a grass fan. It is, it's unfortunate for what happened to him. I think, with being someone who played on that field, it isn't the best of fields. If they could get it fixed, I wish they could in case we play there too. So, yeah, man, it's super unfortunate.
The commissioner, I forget what he said, but he said something to the effect of this week that there are actually a lot of players that prefer the turf over grass. Yeah. I haven't met any yet.
I'm not one of them. Yeah, I'm not one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I like grass.
Just easier on the joints.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I feel better on whenever it's grass rather than turf.
Does it seem to you that Achilles injuries are just so commonplace now, whereas a long time ago they weren't? Does it seem like there's so many more of them now?
Yeah, I mean, just injuries in general, I feel like happen more on the turf in general. Not even just the Achilles, but that's why I feel like I think soccer they play on all grass. I feel like that's something that we should lean towards doing too. If they look at the facts, I think it would lean towards it being more safer for the grass anyway. So,
Elijah, going back to prime time, how do you manage the emotions and the excitement of playing in a game like that under the lights?
It's just any other game. It's just a different day. You can't get too high, you can't get too low. You gotta stay even kill, but definitely gotta enjoy the moment being Monday. You know, not many other teams are playing. You know, so definitely a blessing. All right, yeah.
Thanks.
Appreciate you.